What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do these 10,000 steps. You know what we doing. You know where we at. Midtown, if you've seen my other videos from today. I'm going to talk about Tiffany Henyard. And this is one of them topics that I've kind of stayed away from because I don't know. It's disappointing. It disappoints me. So I really didn't want to get into this one. But sis stay doing stuff that she shouldn't. She keep being in the headlines over her continued foolery. So I guess I got to talk about it. You know, Tiffany Henyard, and I have nothing personally against this woman, but you know, she is just like, it's crazy how she displays all the bad things about the modern woman and continues to double and triple and quadruple down on them. Now, modern women are not terrible. All right, there are aspects that are terrible about dating the modern woman, but modern women are not inherently terrible because a modern woman can still, if she's willing to, learn from mistakes and do better. Not Tiffany Henyard, man. Not Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard, she continues to do shady, very underhanded things. Regardless of getting caught, she continues to lie about the things and try to make it seem like people are just trying to set her up. It's just haters that are trying to frame her. I mean, she plays every card. She plays the racism card. She plays the single mom card. You know, like, this is silly to me because the people that are holding her accountable are of her own community. The very people who voted her in, I guess. You know, she's in, Dalton, Illinois. You know, she's the mayor for one city and the supervisor for another, or a township or something like that. So she's holding two prominent positions, and I have no idea how she managed to finagle and get them, but she did, and they can't get rid of her. They have to wait until her term is up. Either she has to resign or they have to wait until her term is up and they vote somebody else in. You know, this is a really bad situation for them. And this is why you should vote. This is why it's important for you to vote. Take that situation with how they're stuck with someone who is abusing their authority. They're mishandling taxpayers' dollars. They're spending taxpayer dollars on personal things, trips and vehicles to ride around in, and, hotels, and what else is she spending money on? You know, lavish dinners, just all this nonsense. Spending money left and right that's really not hers to spend. It belongs to the people. It belongs to the taxpayers. And she does this stuff. She has no chill about it whatsoever. She doesn't feel a thing about doing this. This is why it's so important for you to vote. So those of you that's like, my vote doesn't count, voting doesn't matter, it's not important, look no further than this situation for why that's not true. It very much is important. You do need to go cast your vote. You do need to research these people. You do need to know what's going on. I knew it was going to be windy over here out front on Woodward, so I ain't even tripping about that. But you got to know what's going on. For those of you that just kind of stand back and you count on everybody else knowing what the hell is going on and just hoping that, you know, they do their research, enough of them go vote, and you don't have to play your part. Too many people are thinking like that. That's why this happens. And to my knowledge, she has appointed somebody under her. I don't know exactly what position he's supposed to be I might talk about it in an upcoming video when I do a little more looking into it. But I've seen that she's appointed some guy to now be in her administration, and he's got a record. You know, he's got some record, and I don't know if either she was aware of the stuff following him and just didn't care, or really didn't know. You know, like really, it could go either way with her. She could have just hired this dude because he was gonna be a yes man and not really did any looking into him. So I honestly don't know. She could have been fully aware of the way dude was moving, the stuff that he got following him, and just didn't care because he was gonna be a yes man. Or like many other people, she could have just not did her homework. Here's somebody coming. Yeah, she could have just hired him because he was going to be a yes man and not looked into the stuff at all. So she could have looked the other way, knew it, and looked the other way because he was going to be a yes man, or just never looked into it to begin with because he was going to be a yes man. Because please believe, if she hired this guy, he's going to be a yes man for her. Because they all are. Any of her hires, they always do what she wants them to do. They always lean in her favor, and from what I've seen, in some cases, are willing to do illegal things if she puts them up to it to continue to be on her payroll. So that's just wild, man. I feel bad for the people because it seems like every day is something. Every day is something. It's always something. She did some food drive or something where they're giving away turkeys and stuff, and they got political messages in the boxes. Just, I don't know, man. But this lady, as I said, I really didn't want to get into anything about her. I've been seeing everything that's been happening because it's been going for a while now. I've observed it. I've been really surprised by how far she's went. When I first started hearing about her, I want to say maybe it was about a year ago. It might have been like summer last year when I first started hearing about her. I haven't stopped hearing about her since. And it's just amazing to me how people didn't see this. I believe that a lot of times you can see the traces of a person being this sort of way beforehand. You look at their social media, you know, it really don't take a whole lot of digging. You could do some looking into a person and be like, is this somebody that I really want to be mayor? Is this somebody that I really want to be the supervisor? Is this somebody that I really want to, you know, be the treasurer? You know, if it's somebody who is in financial duress, would you make them your town's treasurer? No. You know, but you wouldn't know this sort of stuff if you don't look into it. So it's very easy to look into people. We have supercomputers in our pockets nowadays. You can look into people to learn a little bit about them. Many of this stuff that be uncovered about these people, once they didn't reveal themselves to be dirty, be stuff that could have easily been found with a Google search. And here they are finding themselves in positions where you can't get rid of them. If you find this out a few months into her tenure, like that she on some no good stuff, she got the rest of her 4 years. If you find this out within the first month or two, she got the rest of her 4 years to mess up and you can't do nothing about it. And that seemed to be what she doing in Dalton. It seemed to be she going above and beyond to mess up as much as she possibly can. Where's this wind coming from? That's it though, y'all. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll probably talk about this again in an upcoming video. Perhaps the guy that she hired, I'll look into that a little bit and talk about that some. I appreciate y'all connecting with me. Give me that thumbs up, leave me them comments, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.